We are in the middle of the final fight, of the final mission. Let's take a look at our placement here. Still, we got our sniper here on the right hand side. We have a couple of aliens spawning here, including the last avatar. There's a couple of sectoids and dromedons. We have our Psi operative here. The support on the back line, which we need to get in front. We have the Grenadier, the other Psi operative here, and our Ranger, kind of fighting on the left hand side of the map, and the Commander's avatar pretty much in the middle of the whole pack. So yeah, that's it for now. With regards to enemies, oh yeah, we shouldn't forget about our allies though. We still have our mind-controlled Archons here, still tanking the left-hand side for a couple of good rounds now. There are spawned chrysalids though, which we probably need to take care of. And there's also one mutant left. That's the whole left-hand side. And we do have a gatekeeper who is so far unharmed, which we're going to use to get a little bit more information about the right hand side. So yeah, that's exactly what I mentioned. We do have the Andromedons and the sectoids here, and I'm thinking about if and how we can get the commander, the avatar from behind there to move. And probably what I'm going to do is killing off both of these sectoids and also getting the avatar to move. So yeah, here we go. That took care about all of the sectoids. And the avatar likewise decided to teleport, which is, openly speaking, a pretty crappy decision, because he teleported right into the arms of our sniper. To gain some solid damage there. All of the cooldowns of our commander are down currently, otherwise I would love to use him. It's only a 45% shot though. I'm thinking about how we can get to him. This here would be in range of vision, and it would deal some damage with the soul fire. It is dangerously close to the chrysalids though, so I need to tank them definitely. I want to focus on the avatar though, because it seems that the aliens keep on coming no matter what. Alright, Avatar just repositioned himself. This here is an unfortunate position. Probably we won't be able to kill him this round, though.
Superheated!
So yeah, I'm thinking about how we can damage the chrysalids in the most efficient way here. First and foremost, I think we want to position ourselves as to be a valid target, that's for sure. Secondly, let's try to kill them off with our melee attack. Alright, so that's at least one chrysalid down. If we could get a good run and gun, we would still not be able to reach the commander there. So might as well move here. And take care about the chrysalids. So yeah, one more chrysalid down. We still got our heavy who can finish the last chrysalid.
Hostiles pacified. On reserves.
Aid protocols should go to our sniper because he's still standing in the open. I want to make sure that he survives this round. Also, let's move here.
Doable.
Alright, Commander's Avatar will have a mind control next round. We could get one of the Andromedons, which is a worthwhile pick. Meanwhile, let's just get the guys here into the center, specifically with this run and gun.
Seems doable.
And yeah, last but not least, it's so tempting to go for Soulfire and just wreak havoc on him, but it won't be enough, so yeah. Instead, let's go for the Mimic Beacon. They should have enough targets. The gatekeeper here is completely exposed. 3 more Vipers start holding him. The mutant himself is provoking the Overwatch. Yep, and that means that was the last enemy on the left-hand side. So left-hand side is completely cleared out as of now. The Gatekeeper is receiving its first damage whatsoever. Alright, so overall this seems like a doable exercise, to be honest, because we can try to finish off this avatar now. A couple of heavy mechs just teleporting in. All of them taking Overwatch stances. So let's first do first things first. We want to get rid of the Overwatch, that's for sure. Oh, interesting. They are not reacting whatsoever on the Overwatch. Alright, let's keep on fighting the avatar for now. I think we should hold on with a sniper for now, because the sniper basically could hit many targets on the map, and I'd much rather prefer to use him a little bit later. We could go for a run and gun and then take 2 shots, but it's not in the open, so the damage bonus wouldn't be there. Second option, we could soul fire, which we're probably going to do, straight up damage, and then the avatar is repositioning afterwards.
I'm inside your head.
Okay, the avatar took a pretty nasty position up there. Let's try to get him with the sniper. I was hoping that this wouldn't happen.
I'll get him next time. I'm going.
Do we have a stock? No, it's just a repeater for instant kills. We need to get him out of this position. Perfect.
It hit the plate! My weapon's spent.
I wish I could go for consume to really ensure some damage on him, but I can't. That's a little bit depressing. Again, he has chosen a pretty nasty position there. Could move up to here and then go for a dual shot with the shotgun. Could move over and inspire the sniper to take a single shot with a pistol. Might not be enough to kill him though. Null Lance and Void Rift are both on cooldown, so Insanity will not work on him. Fuse also does not work because there's no unit near him which could explode. I want to hold on to the beacon here just in case something really stupid is going to happen. Unfortunately, we don't get immediate actions on the mind-controlled subject. That would be very nice. Because I could imagine how we could use this acid bomb real good. Like, that would shred some armor and also motivate him to move, like, immediately. I've used the plasma blaster last turn. So yeah, there are a couple of good shots here. There's a very risky one with a low percentage on the avatar. That's a 40% chance to kill him. Unfortunately, the cover still holds up. We still have a mimic beacon here, so we could throw that here if we so desire. Kind of ignore all of the mechs on the other side. That could be an option. I'm still thinking. I mean, with run and gun up here, we would be in line of sight to him and would have 2 shots to finish him. However, we have no option to get up there, I think. The only way is from the backside of these little cables here. That's not working because the Andromedon is blocking it. But being up here with a dual shotgun shot, that could have been also an option. But it would be a little bit putting all of our eggs into one basket style of gameplay, which I don't like that much. So let's first and foremost run and gun and move here, so we can at least see the odds. And then I can decide who should throw the beacon.
On it.
That's 2 times a 50-50, which is not too bad. So I think I'm going to go for this one and throwing a beacon afterwards. That's 1 hit. A gazed one though. But achievements are popping up here, so I think I've killed it. There we go. There we go!
Impressed yet?
We still had 2 more beacons left, so yeah, that is it.
Without the Elder stabilizing the psionic network, everything's going haywire. That gate's not gonna hold much longer.
You heard her! Shen, tell me you've got a plan B here. Nice work.
Wasn't anything on my end. This shouldn't even be possible. Unless...
Commander, whatever it is you're doing, it's working.
Just make sure you save enough juice for your own trip home.
Commander, you okay? We just lost contact.
What the hell is happening here, Doctor?
It's the Elders. They're overwhelming our link, enveloping the Commander's consciousness.
Then sever the connection!
we do that, we risk a complete overload.
We will reclaim what was given. We will be whole once more. No! Your victory here means the end for all others. It will follow you as it followed us. You are not ready. We must not fail.
Vital stabilizing. Synaptic activity returning to acceptable levels.
And 1 transdimensional psionic network down for the count.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
This is the Liberation Network broadcasting on all frequencies. Advent is in full retreat across all areas.
Heavy fighting continues in the city's centers as Advent forces attempt to regroup.
We're barely keeping up with the flood of refugees here, as people continue to desert the Advent-controlled city centers.
Full curfew remains in effect as the administration deals with the ongoing crisis.
To all of you in the occupied zones, hold your ground. Continue the fight. We promise you, help is on the way.
Alright, that was it. Legendary Ironman XCOM2 Season 2 was a successful run. We finished it. We did the last mission without any casualties. We killed all of them. And maybe with the exception of one lucky 27% shot, we pretty much ran through it with high percentage shots all the way. We didn't even lose one of our permanently dominated guests, so neither the Gatekeeper nor the Archon died in the end. pretty entertaining last mission, although it had some difficulties. I'm not sure why it is taking so long to take the statistics from the world server, but I would be interested how others have done it and how we finished comparing to them. In case you haven't noticed so far, if you use !status, you will get the link to a nice Google document, and you can just put your ideas for Seasons 3 in there. So I'll leave that up for half a week, maybe a week, to collect some nice feedback and ideas. And then based on this, we will prepare the next season. Thanks Wangstra. It has been a joyful ride. It's not stats, it's status. Yeah, there you go, mate. So I think the world stats will not show up really, but at least our own stats should be existing. I would be interested. I think we lost 9 operatives overall, which was quite a lot. I guess 7 out of them are supposedly rangers. So yeah, we haven't done so well on this. But honestly, we also fell into, I think, every pit trap available. We needed to defend the Avenger twice. We had a couple of very hardcore-ish missions, including mission 24 that I remember pretty well, which was the VIP rescue, where we found ourselves in the middle of 6 versus 14, so that was a hard encounter. And yeah, we ended up with, I think, a bench of nearly 20 kernels, so at the end it wasn't so difficult. So, we did 51 missions overall. We only lost 3. I remember one where I unconsciously or unintendedly blew up the target. So yeah, so we really lost 2 missions. Second mission that we lost was the one where we evac'd because we just pulled, I think, 3 or 4 packs, and our prime team was threatened to be eradicated. And the third mission that we lost was a bullshit mission, protect the device, where basically in round 3 the whole map activated and ranted on this device. So yeah, I feel okay with this. We flawlessed 18 missions, nearly 800 aliens killed. Oh, we lost more than 9 soldiers, we lost 12. Overall shot percentage, I feel that's okay. We finished on average a little bit earlier. 28, that's fine. Couple of days for first kernel. Yeah, that's the total days wounded pretty much sums up the whole problem. We had a huge sick bay. Number of kernels were not 20 but only 13, so I was mistaken there as well. But we also had 2 Magis, so overall it's 15 kernels here. Number of scientists and engineers, that's fine. Look at that, on day 181 we already did the powered armor. So far before we had the first kernel, we already were in powered armor. That's interesting as well, so pretty much fast-teched here. 50 days only here. And yeah, beam weapons, 230 days. Approximately at the time when we had beam weapons, also we had our first kernel. A lot of radio stations, a lot of supplies, yeah, a lot of intel. We bought quite a profound sum from the black market, including some of the kernels and of course the PCSs, because the superior ones were so hard to get, specifically the ones with scope, so plus hit. Yeah, that was pretty good. And that was XCOM2. I hope you enjoyed the run. I really liked the game. First run through on Legendary Ironman. I think I can improve a lot, specifically with the knowledge that I gained. I definitely in the future, maybe not on the next run, but in the future will go for a perfect Legendary Ironman run, where we have 0 missions lost, 0 casualties. That's something I'm looking forward to, but I don't feel quite ready as of now. I'm still doing too many minor mistakes, and I still need to figure out the optimal tactic to ensure that we really survive. Probably in the end game it is not so much of a problem if you use Psi-operatives and beacons. That was pretty smooth. I mean, let's be honest, we had a run of I think 7 or 8 flawless missions in a row. So yeah, I think we can do that. Also, once you reach the end game, to go for a perfect run. But the real kicker is to get to the end game without being one-shotted. It's still pretty difficult.